Jesus Christ, I've been talking this whole time and I forgot I muted the fucking mic. What up, what up? How's everybody doing? Yeah, Nicole, that was my fault. I muted the mic. I like how you said I was late when I started on time. What's up, Yasmin? Nah, you didn't miss anything. Yep. What's up, Zeno? How you doing, bro? Oh, Jesus. As soon as I saw Hey Baby, I didn't even have to. I knew it was Moosey. Hi, Moosey. Zeno, what time is it over there in the UK? Excuse me. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. My week is ass so far, but the weekend starts tomorrow, so I can't complain too much. Oh, it's midnight. Damn, you're a night person like me. All right, we're gonna give this a few before start. Shit, I need to hit record too. I'm fucking up. Oh my god. So we have too many inside jokes, guys. No one's gonna understand what you're talking about. Nicole, did your mom like the interview? Did you like the interview? The clip is picking up a little traction on Instagram. Yo, I've been hearing those same quotes all weekend. Hi there. Hi, here to watch the master at work. It's 2 a.m. So have to hide and watch your stream. Why do you have to hide and watch my stream? And where are you since it's 2 a.m.? Yes, because you're the only person that I know that genuinely doesn't like Drake, Nicole. Like dead ass. Hold on, why is this chat box not going away? That's weird. Why it always does that. Close. There we go. Let's see. All right. Oh, I was about to say. All right. Anyway, let's get started. So we got, what's up, everybody? We have a lot to talk about today. I don't even know where to start with this story just because it is so wild. So today we are talking about Carlee Russel. Carlee Russel. If you guys have been living under a rock, I'll give you like a quick synopsis and then we'll go over each detail line by line. Okay, so quick synopsis. This girl, Carlee Russel, to make a long story short, she calls the police. She's driving. She makes a call to 911, and she says that she sees a toddler running on the highway or like on the medium. But apparently this is a white toddler with a shirt and a diaper on, and that's it. And she called 911. She like gave the kid's description, and she said that she had her hazards on. And apparently, if I'm not mistaken, she then, after she got off the phone with 911, she knew that the police were coming. She supposedly called her sister, and she told her sister about the naked baby that's just supposedly running around on the highway, because that shit happens all the time outside of a Kevin Hart monologue. Yeah, just happens all the time. Anyway, she calls her sister. She hangs up with the sister, and the sister claims that she heard screams, and the phone hangs up, and Carlee essentially disappears. So, to make a long story short, apparently she came back 2 days after that she's been missing. She came back, she walked back home and claimed that she has been abducted. And there are a lot of holes in her story. So we are just going to go over those holes. That sounded mad sus. Sounded real weird. But yeah, we're just going to go over this and we're going to talk about it. Let's see which one I want to do here. No, I don't want to put that one up. Do I want to put this one up? Oh, wrong one. Damn it. Where the hell did I put it? Desktop. Here we go. That. I need to start naming these. Yo, what's up, Mike? All right. So this article is coming straight from Forbes. So we are just going to go over it really quick. Let me make sure I have this ready. All right. So let's see. She's 25, nursing student, and she basically alleged that she was kidnapped in Alabama. Oh, I did not realize. Why did I think this was somewhere else? So apparently this was Alabama. So this was last week, and like I said, she was attempting to help a toddler on the interstate, and she essentially returned home. So let's go over these details, shall we? Okay. So on July 13th, after leaving work for the day and grabbing dinner, Russel, while driving on I-459 in Hoover, Alabama, just south of Birmingham, she called 911 to report a lost child in a diaper was wandering alongside of the road. Like I said, because that shit just happens often, right? That's nothing out of the ordinary. Now, I'm not saying that it can't happen, but when I heard that, I was like, why the hell is somebody kid is just wanting a toddler at that? Like, how the fuck did he get on the interstate? I don't know. It just sounded so fishy to me. But when I heard that she went missing, I was like, damn, I feel really bad. And I was legit concerned. But anyway, after she called the police, officials say Russel called a family member who lost contact with her during the call, but the line remained open. Hoover Police Lieutenant Daniel Lyles said, you know what else is funny about this? Look, I'm not saying that if I see a child in need, a child that needs help, I'm not saying that I wouldn't help. But when it comes to black people in general, all right, one thing we are good at, we are really good at minding our own business. Great at it. I'm especially good at it. If I am on a highway and I see a toddler running on the interstate, I'm going to look and I'm going to say, I think that was a fucking baby. Maybe I'll call 911. But that's about the extent. As soon as that goddamn that 911 dispatcher says, oh, well, can you help? Can you stay beside the child? Can you pull over and put your hazards? No, I cannot. I don't know whose white baby this is. No, you might find me liable for this. No, I'm not. I'm just going to tell you what I saw and I'm going to move the fuck on. So if there really was a baby, which I'm pretty sure there was not, because apparently there just isn't evidence of a child even being on the interstate. I highly doubt there was one, because it's quite apparent that she made up this entire story. That was my first thought. I was like, damn, she took the time to actually pull over and help a child. That was very thoughtful. But no, I should have known that was bullshit. Anyway, traffic camera footage released later by police showed Russel pulling over, exiting the driver's side of her red Mercedes and walking around to the passenger side of the vehicle. But by the time the police arrived 3 minutes later, Russel had disappeared. You telling me 3 minutes later, just gone, nothing? That's wild. It's even wilder because on the side of the interstate, it was just woods. So that would mean, and I mean, she said this in her story as well, that would essentially mean that someone had to come out of the woods, kidnap her, and leave. But I don't know how they would do that unless they had a truck or a car or something in the. She did say it was a truck. Unless they had like a truck waiting in the woods to like drive off, because there wasn't another car that was caught on that interstate camera. So yeah, I don't know. The circumstances surrounding her disappearance remained a mystery, with police releasing little information besides that they had no other calls about a missing child. Yeah, that's even weirder. You meaning to tell me that there is a toddler on the interstate, but no one has called the police saying my kid is missing? Unless you just have like a jackass of a parent who didn't want their kid anymore and they just decided to dump it on the interstate. I would find it's probably the former, not the latter, because that just doesn't fucking make any sense. I mean, could it happen? Sure, but I feel like the latter is way less likely to happen. Anyway, the circumstances around her. Okay, never mind. So just before 10:45 p.m. on Saturday, about 49 hours after she first disappeared, Russel returned home on foot, ending a 2-day statewide search. Yeah, I don't know. It was when I saw that she got back home safely. I was relieved. I was like, "Oh, dope. She's home. That's great." But when I saw that she returned home on foot by herself, I was like, that's weird. So she was kidnapped and she managed to escape. I mean, it's not impossible. It's happened before, but regardless, thank God she's home. Let's continue. Medics were dispatched to Russell's house after she returned on Saturday to help an unresponsive but breathing person. But when they arrived, Russell was awake and speaking. So wait, time out. This is totally contradictory. So she walked home after being missing for 2 days. She walked home. But then apparently, I guess her parents or someone else, I think she showed up at her parents' house, and apparently she was responsive, but she was breathing. Unresponsive and but breathing. So how the hell did she get home if she was like so fucking like fatigued? Unless, you know what, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's say the adrenaline just left her body. And once the adrenaline left her body and she knew that she was safe at home, she collapsed and maybe she was unresponsive for a second. I don't know. I really fucking doubt it. But it's just so funny and very convenient, because when the paramedics showed up, she was just awake, talking, coherent. After receiving medical attention, Russell spoke with investigators Sunday, and they observed a small lip injury, a tear in her shirt, and said she had $107 in cash in her right sock. So I looked into that a little bit more, and I think this is gonna be mentioned later in the article too. So that $107, yeah, she stole that money. She stole that money, and she Googled, how do you steal money from a register without looking? So yeah, that's money that she stole. She also gave investigators her account of what happened on July 13th. Police say Russell told them a man came out of the woods and told her he was checking on the child, and then forced her over a fence and into a car. The next thing she could remember, Russell told investigators, was being in the trailer of a truck with a man with orange hair and a woman while hearing a baby crying. Russell further alleged that the man and woman took her to a home and took photos of her while she was undressed, before she claims she was able to escape and run through the woods and get home. I'm sorry. It's just really hard to believe. It's so freaking, especially with the evidence, or I'm sorry, the lack of evidence that the police have found of her actually being kidnapped. And apparently they said that the kidnappers fed her Cheez-Its Cheez-Its, and I guess they gave her water or something, and then they took pictures of her while she was naked, and she managed to escape. Okay, I mean, whatever. Since she returned home, enforcement officials have been unable to verify details of her allegations. Through their investigation, police learned Russel purchased snacks from Target before she went missing. So she bought snacks. She bought snacks from Target before she went missing. And apparently those snacks were not in the car, from what I understand. But when police located her car, snacks were not among the items found. So you telling me when this white couple, when this man with this orange hair, when he took you, it hastily took you, because he probably figured that you called the police, right? He hastily took you. He had the time to search in your car, look into your car, and say, oh, that bitch got snacks. Get that Target bag of snacks. What? You telling me this man took the time to get the snacks out of... Sir, no. Ma'am, no. So what happened, she bought those snacks because she knew that she was going to be missing for 2 days, and she didn't want to go get food. Obviously. So she bought snacks that could probably last her for 2 days, and she fucking disappeared. Because what other explanation would there be as to why the snacks are missing from her car? Unless she fucking ate them all. I mean, sure, but where's the evidence of that? Where are the wrappers? Where's the trash? Unless she threw that shit on the interstate, which I'm sure the police could have also have found. But, okay. Let's see here. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And like I said, the snacks were not among the items found. At the time, police officers found a wig, cell phone, and purse on the roadway near her abandoned car. The Hoover Police Department said in a Facebook post. Investigators also said Wednesday they did not find any evidence of a toddler on the interstate. To be fair, what evidence would you be looking for to prove that there was a toddler on the interstate? To be fair, I mean, unless you're just strictly speaking about like witnesses, like that's I don't know what else evidence that like there could be. I don't know. Maybe he dropped his sippy cup or something, or I don't know, took a shit on the road. The Hoover Police Department, with the help of the U.S. Secret Service, said they analyzed Russel's internet search history. Among the searches they found were Google searches of the action thriller kidnapping movie taken the day she was reportedly abducted. And do you know what she tweeted a couple of years ago? That people just... when something happens to you, or if you're going under like any type of scrutiny, people are going to look at your previous tweets. They're going to dig up some shit. So she tweeted a couple of years ago that Taken was her favorite movie. I'm sorry, that can't be a coincidence. Other search results, and who the fuck likes Taken? Who says, yeah, Taken was my favorite movie, man? I love it. Why? I have never heard one person say that Taken was their favorite movie. That would let me know that something is wrong with her right then and there. Okay? Let's see. Other search results described by investigators on Russell's cell phone or work computer included searches on the maximum age for a fucking Amber Alert, and whether one has to pay for an Amber Alert. Authorities said Russel also searched for how to take money from a register without getting caught, and a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville. So remember that money that I mentioned before that was in her goddamn sock? Yeah, that was money that she stole, like I said. No, Zeno. You like Taken, okay? You like Taken. I liked the first one. It's not your favorite movie. It's not. No one says Taken is my favorite movie. She's crazy. As soon as she said that, I'd be like, yeah, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. On Tuesday, Russell's parents did an interview. We're going to watch that shit. On Tuesday, Russell's parents did an interview with NBC Today show to discuss their daughter's disappearance, saying she was not in a good state when she returned home. Her mother said there were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life. Investigators have said they've only interviewed Russell once. That is so strange. That is so strange. They only interviewed her once. And it's unclear if and when they will speak to her again. Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis told reporters the events surrounding Russell's disappearance and subsequent return home are still under investigation. $63,000, that's about how much reward money was collected by the nonprofit Crime Stoppers of Central Alabama, collected in exchange for anyone with information about Russell's disappearance. Initially, Crime Stoppers of Central Alabama said the money would be sent back to the donors after Russell reappeared, but they later announced that would no longer be the case since the investigation is still ongoing. And accordingly, there is no basis to refund any contributions at this time, the organization said in the statement, according to AL.com. That is insane. Imagine that that is insane. Imagine that you literally just, that you gave money to a scammer, somebody that faked their own disappearance, and the Crime Stoppers aren't going to refund you your money. I know they haven't proved it yet, but there is a lot of damning evidence that proves that she is just lying. I'm sorry, if you can't see that she isn't lying, I don't know what else to say to you. Now, keep in mind, I would say that most people are we are all pretty much in agreement here. We're saying that this story is pretty much cap, but there are those few that said, oh my God, why do you guys want to put down a black woman? Oh my God, you guys just want to talk shit about a black woman. No, she's fucking lying. She's fucking lying. And if and when it comes out that she was indeed lying and it is proving, she needs to go to jail. She needs to be held accountable. I'm sorry. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go to jail. You have to go at this point. You cannot falsify a police report. You can't. You cannot. And keep in mind, of all of the resources that they used to try and find this woman, that is a lot of money that they spent. A lot of freaking money. So, no, there has to be some sort of punishment. Jail. She needs to jail. You need to go jail. That's my ruling. I'm the fucking judge here. Jail. Go to jail. And you know what else? I'm just confused. We'll watch your parents in a second. I'm just confused here because if you want to disappear, there are better ways that you can do it. You don't have to call 911 and act like someone picked you up and kidnapped you. You really don't have to do that. Oh, one other thing that I forgot to mention. This is not confirmed. This is not confirmed at all. But it's starting to be suspected now that she did this because essentially her boyfriend, the one that you guys saw that was basically putting out those videos saying, we need your help in finding, Carlee, blah, 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 blah. Apparently, he was cheating on her with a stripper, and she was going back and forth with the stripper through text messages, and she got mad at the boyfriend, and she basically wanted to get back at him. That's not confirmed. That is not confirmed, but that is what's being suspected right now. So, if that is the case, if you want to get back at your boyfriend, there are better ways at doing it. Matter of fact, not even if you want to get back at your boyfriend, if you want to disappear in general, there are better ways of doing it. Go to somewhere else. Go to a hotel. Leave your car somewhere. Leave your car at your house. Uber to a fucking bus stop. Take a bus to a different town. Turn your goddamn phone off. Put your phone on airplane mode so no one can find that bitch. Matter of fact, or just don't take a phone at all. Lay up in a hotel. Don't talk to any people. Don't say anything. Your people are going to be just as worried, okay? You didn't have to go through with all of these goddamn theatrics. I really don't understand. Whew. Man, let me see some of these comments. Oh, Jesus Christ. Moosey, I need a hug, boyfriend. I'm not going. Never mind. I'm not going through these. The toddler probably stole the snacks from the abandoned car after she was kidnapped from the perverts. Oh, Taken was fire. I'm not saying Taken wasn't a good movie. The first one The first one. That's it. But I never. Taken is not one of those movies that you can rewatch over and over again. Who the fuck is gonna say, "Hey man, I want a really good movie to put on. Let's put on Taken." No one says that. That's like, what is a good movie that has literally no that you just cannot rewatch because it's trash. Not necessarily because it's trash. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I do not think Taken is trash, but because the movie is just so intense. Like, you wouldn't fucking watch Roots over again. I mean, that's mainly because it's long as hell, but no one wants to watch Roots. Like, I don't want to fucking watch, what is that, what the fuck is that Denzel movie, that was about the Civil Glory? I don't want to watch Glory. No one says, "Hey man, put on Glory. I want to see Denzel do that single tear." No one says that. All right? John Wick is badass, and it's such a ridiculous story. That's different. I would watch John Wick way more times than I will watch Taken. You know the amount of action and all of this because somebody killed this nigga's dog. I love dogs. I love that guy. I love John Wick. I love it. I didn't see the last one. I need to, but yeah, hell yeah. Anyway, all right, Tristan, you have a good one, bro. Oh, hey, man, happy birthday. I didn't even see it was your birthday, bro. Happy birthday. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't even see that. Happy birthday, my G. Let's see here. All right. So, that's everything. Like, I caught you guys up on everything so far. Now, oh, I forgot about this. Let's hear the 911 call because I also brought that up as well. What's up, Daddy Eyes? I didn't even see you in the chat. As a taxpayer, she needs her butt in jail. Yeah. Yeah, she does. Guess who's going to jail tonight? This is the 911 call.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you?
I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Met, like to get off by the Hoover Met.
Okay, so you're before that exit?
Yes.
Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Like toward Tuscaloosa or toward 280?
Towards Tuscaloosa.
Okay, and was the child on the left or right side?
On the right side.
Were they walking northbound or southbound?
They're walking towards Tuscaloosa.
Walking southbound, or how old do they look?
Like a toddler, like maybe like 3 or 4.
Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them?
Yes.
Okay, are you with the child right now?
No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though.
Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get
Hell
there?
yeah, I mind. Hell yes, I mind. You know how many 911 dispatch calls that I heard where something like gruesome has happened and they say, do you mind staying with the body? Fuck no. What, you want me to be next? No, I'm not staying with this child. Lost your damn mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz.
Is that a sedan or SUV?
SUV. I mean, it's a sedan. Sorry.
Can you put your hazards on for me?
Yeah, they're on.
Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they look like they're injured?
No, they don't.
Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
They're white.
Okay.
So this is even more confusing because I didn't even think about this. So you're telling me that she pulled up to this toddler and he's just sitting on the side of the road? Like what's going on? I don't know. I feel like if you took the time to make sure that this kid was safe, I feel like anybody would have like put the kid in the car or would have done something, you know? Like I find it weird that she claims that she just pulled up and is just looking at the kid. Like I don't know.
Is it male or female?
I think it's a boy, a little boy.
White male? Okay. So is he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white T-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
And you don't see any cars anywhere?
No, no cars are anywhere.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
My name is Carlee Russel.
And you don't see any injuries on the child from where you're at, correct?
No, but I can't really see them that good.
Okay. Try to keep an eye on them for the best you can, because I don't want you to lose track of them.
Okay.
All right. And do they have shoes on?
No.
Shoes?
Not that I can
Butt-ass
see.
naked
I can't
baby.
really see that well.
Okay. All right. I've got them on the way, okay? Just try to keep an eye on them, but officers are on the way, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
So that was a 911 call. First of all, one question that I have is that does she know that falsifying a police report? I mean, you can't. It's illegal. You can't do that. You'll get jail. So one other thing that I wanted to go over. I think there's a couple of more points that I'm going over, a couple of more links. So we are going to look at the interview between her parents now, and you can tell I'm not an expert on body language, but the dad doesn't look that upset, and the mom, she's like looking all around. It just seems like they're lying.
That moment you all first laid eyes on her again, what was it like?
To me, I mean, just so much joy.
This morning, in an exclusive sit-down with NBC News, the parents of 25-year-old Carlee Russel are speaking out, describing the moment their daughter appeared on their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours. What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her. But it's okay.
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that footage is way clearer than what I thought.
She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described...
I don't know, guys. Correct me. I don't know. I feel... Nah. Hey, yo. This footage is low-key clear, okay? I feel like if there were to be a toddler on the side of the road, you could probably see it. That footage is somewhat clear.
Alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Her vehicle's unlocked, running, all her personal belongings except for her phone.
On the scene, police found no sign of Carlee or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period. The Russells waited in agony until Saturday night.
There were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carlee
I haven't seen a
was
tear
during
yet.
the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation. And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
But they say speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carlee's disappearance are only making things worse.
Wait.
Speculation about the
itself, anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
But they say
Why? Why wouldn't they be able to discuss it? Huh.
speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carlee's disappearance are only making things worse.
You know why they can't discuss it? Because there's no goddamn evidence. That's fucking why.
To deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her family now urging the public to let the investigation play out, but mentioning an abductor. Her mother asking to read a brief message to the public.
Carlee has given detectives her statement so that they can continue to pursue her abductor.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
NBC News has reached out to the Hoover Police Department to ask whether they're looking for an individual involved. Police have just said they're following up on all information provided by Carlee.
And when I talked to you all on Saturday, you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
I felt that in my heart.
Is that what happened?
She did. She found her way back to us. However, we can't discuss the details of that.
But they say one thing.
Notice how they notice how she keeps saying that.
Is clear.
Do you believe she was fighting for her life?
Oh, she definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
But she made it back to you.
She made it back.
Yeah, she did make it back. All right,
Priscilla, bro, that's
so
what I'm
investigators
saying.
Are obviously busy on this case. What are they looking into going forward?
Yeah, Hoda, right now they're analyzing that initial 911 call and also that traffic cam video showing that car driving on the interstate very slowly with its flashers on, believed to be Carlee's car. And of course, they're looking at the evidence from the crime scene, including the car and her cell phone, which was found on the roadway nearby. Police say that they have been able to account for all of her steps leading up to her disappearance, but those 48 hours when she was gone still remain a mystery. Hoda?
Yeah, leaving behind her phone, her pocketbook, and all those things. A lot of things that investigators are looking into. Priscilla, thank you.
Nah, B. Not buying it. Okay. So I'm curious. I found this video of the parents making a statement 6 days before, so she was still missing. So I want to see what their reactions were then opposed to now. I mean, obviously they would probably be a little more like relieved.
She's a goddess.
But I want to see if they're actually like upset.
Bubbly personality, loving heart, giving, just joyful in nature.
She's a fighter too. She's joyful and she's laid back, but if it's a chance for her to put up a fight to try to save her life, she's gonna do everything she can to put up a fight.
The mom looks way more upset here.
And I were talking today. She was just so happy, or yesterday, she was just so happy. All the way up until I talked to her at 9:19, she was just so happy. And anybody that knows our daughter knows she loves food. And the fact that she was willing to give me her meal because they left her meal off meant a lot to me. And when she got home, I was gonna give her a big hug and tell her thank you because I know you love your food.
Okay. All right. See, now that seems like genuine concern to me.
Good afternoon and welcome.
Is that the whole goddamn press conference? No, that's what we're not doing. Good Lord. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you know that your child just went through this terrible experience, yes, I'm sure that you are going to have like an insurmountable amount of relief. Like I'm sure, but you are still going to be visibly upset. Notice how when the mom was crying during the interview, she just kept, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She just kept like looking away. Like you could tell when someone is tearing up or about to cry. She looked fine. So I think that the parents probably know that it's bullshit at this point and they're just trying to save face. I don't know. Eisen, the dad looked way too calm. Traylon, what do you say? You know she loved her food and she had to make sure she got snacks before this. Traylon, am I missing anything? The whole family need to go to jail. I'm not going to say that just yet. Because something is telling me that the parents genuinely didn't know. Something is telling me that the parents were not actually in on this. That's just a hunch. I think that the parents found out after the fact. So I'm not gonna say they need to go to jail. I don't know. I don't know, actually. I take it back. I don't know. But you're right. Someone most definitely had to help her. And it probably was that friend that's not being like reported on as of right now. I didn't mention it because nothing is confirmed. All right, but there's one more video to watch concerning this incident. And then we'll move on.
Could take this investigation in a new direction.
WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn following this for us. Police say this investigation is still ongoing, Aaron, but this new evidence, pretty curious.
Pretty curious.
Yes, guys, Sherry, the new evidence is very interesting. Now, as you said, Hoover Police Chief Nick Durza says that the department has not decided if a crime has been committed yet. But while they are still investigating, I talked to one legal expert about the possibility of consequences for this case.
I mean, it is a little frustrating to think that all this has been done and we can't find anything out.
Hoover Police releasing new details Wednesday in the disappearance of Carlee Russel. The 25-year-old went missing for 49 hours last week after calling 911 about a toddler on Interstate 459. The new details leaving many with more questions than answers, especially after police revealed searches on Carlee's cell phone.
All of these kinds of Google searches the night before this happened would certainly, I think anyone would agree, would be quite coincidental.
Extremely
Police
coincidental.
revealing there was no evidence of a child on the interstate that was called into 911, which attorney Richard Jaffe says could lead to possible charges.
The statute actually goes a little further than that, because it puts into it a person that files a false report or causes a false report to be filed.
Hoover Police Chief Nick Durza says the search for Carlee required help from several law enforcement agencies. He says every possible tip that could have led to finding her was taken seriously, and that takes a lot of effort.
And
we
resources.
Every available resource that we have on this case, because we wanted to make sure that we found out everything. We wanted to get her home, and we have.
Jaffe estimates the search for Carlee and the reported toddler she says she saw on the interstate could come with a six-figure price tag.
If someone misled authorities, causing them to expend tens of thousands of dollars in tax money and man time, woman time, there are certainly civil penalties that would occur.
And Jaffe says this investigation isn't over yet, but
ultimately I think the truth will be revealed.
Now, police say that they are still waiting to talk to Carlee again, but they say they are ready to hear what she has to say when she's ready. And you can expect us to keep you updated right here on WVTM 13. But for right now, we're live in Hoover. Aaron Llewellyn, WVTM 13.
So you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. That could be a six-figure fine.
Good afternoon and welcome to the...
I don't know why that's coming out of one headphone. So yeah, that can be a fucking six-figure fine. And what do you think is going to happen if she can't pay that fine? Jail, 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 jail. You need to go to fucking jail. Jail. You going to jail. You are wasting the police. You are wasting the police time, okay? You're wasting their time. You're wasting their resources. You wasted so much money. So much money. Now, guys, if I had to put a percentage on this, I would say there is maybe, it's very low. I would say there's a 5% chance, that she is absolutely telling the truth. 5%. That's all I give it. If she is telling the truth and they find evidence that someone actually kidnapped her, I will apologize. I'll put out a whole apology video. Be like, hey, my bad. I thought the evidence was clear. Apparently it wasn't. I don't know. My fault. I was hasty in making the video. If that happens, I promise, I will make an apology video. That'd be my first apology video. I should probably buy a ukulele. Now, I highly doubt that this is going to happen. So, mark my words. Just wait to see what is going to happen in the following weeks. Just wait and see. But in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be pretty for Carlee or anybody else that may have been involved. But hey, good luck. Good luck. He said, I would 100% tell on my child I ain't going to jail too. Yeah, if you did something stupid, nah, you need to go to jail. You need to go to jail. And I know that there are going to be so many people in the comments saying, oh no, you a snitch. Why are you going to snitch on your old child? Because I don't want to be caught. I don't want to be involved in this stupid. That's why. I really don't. Like she said, I don't want to go to jail. Oh my God. Okay. Nicole, for the rest of the chat now, she's just going to keep saying that she was kidnapped. Yeah, I don't know. This whole story is just wild to me. I just don't understand the purpose. A part of me, this is going to be so weird to say, but a small part of me really hopes that her story is true and that she was kidnapped. I know that is very weird for me to say because I just cannot come up with a reason as to why you would want to disappear in this way and worry everyone and just waste all this time and money. I just don't understand how she did not think this through. How did she not think this through? And the fact that she looked up Taken and she was seeing how she could steal money from a register, all of this is very damning evidence against her. So like I said, we will see in the upcoming months. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Oh boy. But yeah, we are going to go on to the next topic in a few. Oh wait, Traylon, did I miss anything? I'm waiting. So at what point did she call the friend and the friend heard her scream? Apparently that was after she called 911 supposedly. It would have made more sense if she called the friend first. It would have made more sense if she called the friend first and she like screamed frantically and just like hung up the phone or some shit. And then that could have enabled the friend to call 911. That would have been a better plan instead of fucking calling 911 yourself. I mean, it's still stupid. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just trying to understand this. So how did she get off the phone with 911 if they told her to keep an eye on the kid? Well, she hung up. The dispatcher hung up with her. Yeah, she did not stay on the phone conversation. No, they didn't keep her on the phone. I played the whole conversation. Yep, I agree though. Terrible plan. Terrible. All right. Let's put these fresh exposes. Put this here, and let's put this here. Okay, Nicole. If I was getting kidnapped, I'd ask the kidnappers to grab the snacks too, because they won't want to see me when I'm hangry. That's funny. All right, so let's talk about good old Sneeko. So Sneeko is in a lot of hot water right now. A lot of hot water because he's basically getting exposed for being a hypocrite, which is not too surprising, I guess. Everyone knew that he was a hypocrite. This man suddenly became a Muslim out of nowhere and just fucking looks down upon everybody and judges everybody for their lifestyle choices, and he's just very harsh with his views now, and he just tries to act so high and mighty now that he's Muslim. And like I said, he just judges everybody. I'm the fucking judge. Only I got the gavel. Only I can judge these people. Okay, leave that shit to me, Sneeko. Anyway, so on an episode of Fresh and Fit, Sneeko's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, she got into it. We'll go deeper into that particular stream, but she got into it with another girl because. Wait, time out. Fuck. What was the reason for that? Oh, she got into it with another girl because if I'm not mistaken, there was someone else on the podcast that was essentially calling this Sneeko's ex-girlfriend out, essentially. And then she got into it. And it was basically revealed that this girl, her name is Xena, that Xena and Sneeko were essentially in a relationship. And people are making a big deal out of this because Sneeko claims to never have like manipulated anybody, to never have been in any sort of like relationship, and he has multiple girlfriends, and that's, I don't know if you guys know anything about Islam, but that's haram. You can't do that. So a lot of the things that he's doing is just contradictory to his beliefs. So a lot of people are essentially like getting on his ass for it. So now Xena took to Twitter, posted a shit ton of stuff, like a lot of stuff, and revealed a lot. A whole lot, which we are going to go over today. All right. So first things first. I'll talk about that first. All right. So I think this is for her personally. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. She tweeted out, "The point here isn't about selling a dream. I get that, but it's the fact he was claiming he never lied or manipulated any woman in a previous stream. And then last night he says he was never in a relationship, or said his stories aren't making any sense. I'm not siding with Destiny or anyone, but the truth he likes to preach so much about." All right. Sorry, I got distracted. But let's hear what he says.
Well, I have to say stuff like this, but I never lied about the relationship. That's not what it is. I'm just saying I'm not in a relationship currently. I didn't deceive anybody. I don't deceive the women that I've slept with. I don't deceive women like that. I don't do that. But I'm just not in a relationship anymore. Well, I have to say stuff like this, but I never lied about the relationship. That's not what it is. I'm just saying
he never lied about the relationship. Is that true? I'm pretty sure I have a video that says otherwise, because apparently, according to Destiny and other sources as well, he was one way with her in private, but out in public, he would basically put on this persona that he was single. He wasn't in any relationships like with these girls. So he said he didn't lie. He didn't manipulate anybody. So let's watch this clip.
Okay, cool. All right. What about you?
I'm nobody special. I work for a small local radio station in downtown Miami.
Yes, sir.
So this is the girl that's tweeting right now. This is Xena.
I'm Xena. Yeah, that's it. I work for Fresh and Fit. Highest education was homeschooling, high school.
Well, hold on. How old are you?
27.
Okay. And then, where are you originally from?
Akron, Ohio.
Okay. And then, you work for, yeah, okay.
I work for Fresh and Fit. That's all that I do for work right now.
And then highest education level is high school, and then relationship status?
Taken.
Okay.
And body count? No, hold on. Yo, move on. That's none of your business.
You hear that, right? That is so funny. Sneeko is getting so like he's getting so defensive. He's like, no, move on. Like he's getting scared. But Fresh is trying to essentially expose him.
Levels high school, and then relationship status?
Taken.
Okay. And body count? No, hold on. Yo, move on.
That's none of your business, Chris. But how'd you meet this person?
The thing is,
oh boy.
You don't have to talk to him.
Okay.
You don't need to talk to him.
How long has it been?
Don't talk to her.
How long? Oh, is it you?
No, just don't talk to her.
Oh.
Next.
Okay. Let's
Moving
move
on.
forward then. Daddy's talking. Okay, let's move forward.
Man, Chris knows what the fuck he's doing, man.
Now, why would Sneeko act like that if he wasn't in a quote relationship with this girl? Why would he act that way? Interesting. But okay. Let's move on to the other tweets. This one is bad. Okay, this
Your personal life. How do you treat
this one
your
also pissed her
girlfriends?
off.
How do you treat your personal relationships? Because I happen to know personally
The girls that he's saying that are my girlfriends are not my girlfriends, and they never were.
that there are
You heard what he said. You heard what he said.
life.
The girls that he's saying that he is basically claiming that were my girlfriends were never my girlfriends. When essentially he was. That contradicted what he said before. He said, "I'm not saying I ever denied the relationship, but here."
How do you treat your girlfriends? How do you treat your personal relationships? Because I happen to know personally
The girls that he's saying that are my girlfriends are not my girlfriends, and they never were.
that there
And Destiny was strictly talking. He was talking about Xena. So I mean, which one is it, my G? So look at this text message that she screenshotted and posted. So this is Sneeko. Let me see. Okay, my bad. This is the cringe one. This shit really made me cringe. It says, I shouted you out first for my girlfriends that help me. For my girlfriends that help me. He claims to have never had these girlfriends. For my girlfriends that help me. And this is Xena. He's talking about her. And she says, I don't even know what to say, but I'm always here to help you. And I don't need public validation. Your attention is enough for me. Cringe. You not my boyfriend. You my king. Gross. She's taking a big L for me. And he responds back, good girl. So as you can already see, Sneeko most definitely, he already contradicted himself like on 3 different occasions. So this is why people are pissed, because he's not living he's not living within his own ideals. All right, and then she made this long ass post that says, I'm sorry for that recent post and stuff that she just posted. I just won't get called a liar about being in a relationship when I was 100%. When I was 100% told I was in one all along. You saw the text messages. Publicly and privately, I was the one requesting to keep it private because I have OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans pass and didn't want to tarnish anyone's reputation or be harassed. I'm not going to do this exposing shit, but I'm not going to be thrown under a bus to be ran over and rot for this man to fix his precious virtue signaling reputation. Damn. Also, that's funny. Sneeko and the Red Pill in general, they preach about a type of woman that you just shouldn't be with. And Xena is literally the opposite. She's the opposite woman that Sneeko would tell you to be with. Like, she is the complete opposite. And she had an OnlyFans before, but Sneeko was with her. He was okay with it. He's fine. But usually he would say, oh, you had an OnlyFans before? I can't do it. But he would say that while the camera is rolling. Anyway, let's continue. It's fine if he wants to be true to Islam and stop dating because it's haram, but you don't have to lie and make it seem like you were never publicly claiming me and Sydney, Rumble Wifey, when you said multiple times on public platforms and privately between us that we were in a relationship, which you did. You can be an adult about the end. As I requested you tell me ahead of time so I could mentally prepare for this breakup, which I knew was inevitable. I was told to stop being dramatic and even promised gifts from Thailand to pacify me when I would, quote, overreact about being shitted on during the Bradley Martin interview. Always told it's optics, trust what I'm doing, and I would. I happily, stupid, I don't know why you trusted Sneeko of all people. I happily accepted whatever you had to do for you. Imagine with the promise that you still be here for me. I didn't need public validation. I wasn't a pen pal or only seen you at Fresh and Fit. I've been to your house various times. And yes, we did have haram threesomes. So you cannot be Muslim and do all this shit. I said the same thing about Andrew Tate. Okay, you cannot have you cannot do this shit. You cannot have multiple girlfriends but claim you're just this fucking devout Muslim and fucking own casinos. It doesn't make any sense. It's all haram. We had 3 of them. You took me out to clubs, yachts, and we spent time at your house. You accepted gifts from me and even posted them online. The Father's Day painting, the Valentine's Day portraits, and I asked for it all back because I don't want my art destroyed. I haven't received anything back. My rings my mother got me are in your silverware drawer. Been asking for weeks. My black heels and Victoria's Secret's jacket are in your home, and I've asked for that as well. You ain't getting them back. Probably not. I'm not doing this shit. I could truly share things about you and your character, but unfortunately, I care enough about you and all of your mutual friends to not do that. I mean, you already shared enough, to be honest with you. You might as well share the rest. Like, you've done enough. But you're definitely not sober, in all caps. Not sober or pure. You recently just had sex with Miss Political Scientist as well. Did you marry this non-vaccinated virgin? No. Stop the bullshit. Damn. Yeah, she is she's fucking pissed, as you can see. So, this is even more evidence. So, this was tweeted by, I don't know who Breaking GNN is, but Xena posted the same screenshot and then took it down, if I'm not mistaken. So, Xena, an ex-girlfriend of Sneeko, posted messages of Sneeko asking her to buy him drugs. Xena is upset that Sneeko broke up with her for having an OnlyFans pass because he is now pretending to be Muslim despite that he is doing drugs and fornicating, which is haram. The first message says, charge your phone, Nico. You're not in USA. You got to stay on point, daddy. Gross. Can you get MDMA drugs? Absolutely. Coming back tomorrow night. Oh my God. Okay, so you want me to get you that? Got you. Pure. Nothing cut. Okay, daddy. Whatever you need. I'll text you it when I have it so you can see. How much do you want? 4. So you want X, not powder then. So Sneeko is also doing drugs. You know what? I may have certain feelings about Zerka because he's a fucking cokehead, but at least he's honest about his shit. At least he's honest about it. And he openly says, I'm a cokehead. Jesus. Oh, yeah. And then she also made the point that she essentially was helping him with his business, like was helping run the Discord and shit. And Sneeko said this.
When you build your empire, how so?
Yeah, I have a couple girlfriends right now. I know it's haram, but one of them runs my Discord server, and she's on top of things. When I was getting in a lot of drama, she was there, and she was able to take care of it and make sure that it was running properly.
When you build your empire.
So my question is, how can anyone take you seriously as a, quote, devout Muslim when you say shit like this? Like, yeah, I got a couple girlfriends. I know it's haram, but I mean, I'm doing it anyway because I want to do it. No one is going to fucking take you seriously. Now, keep in mind, I consider myself Christian. I'm not the perfect Christian. I sin all the time. I ask for forgiveness. But the difference is I'm not claiming to be this fucking devout Christian who is so holy, so goddamn sanctified, and I'm not constantly looking down at other people. There is a difference. Whew, she says, and I created both his servers and designed the layouts. Still have the email set up too. So was Destiny wrong, or are you admitting that you're a liar? I don't know what Destiny said or what she's referring to here. And he says to her, transfer the love speech server ownership to me. Why do you still have ownership? So she has a lot of fucking evidence here. She has a whole lot. So to nobody's surprise, Sneeko is a hypocrite. Sneeko is a hypocrite. He was obviously dating Xena and whoever else, Miss Political something. He was dating her too. He's doing drugs. I mean, it is what it is. Usually I wouldn't care. Live your life. Do what you want to do. But you cannot look down on people and constantly talk shit about them when you are doing the same exact things that you are preaching about. You can't do that. You're a hypocrite, bro. How can anybody take you seriously? You can't even live by your own ideologies. Like, this is ridiculous. This is why people are on his ass right now. This is why he's been getting so much flack, so much like negative attention. Because you cannot say all of this shit and act so goddamn high and mighty, act like you're this goddamn holy ass like Muslim all of a sudden in fucking 3 months, when everything you're doing is haram. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And you're doing drugs, threesomes, bro. Just switch religions. Switch religions. Worship the spaghetti monster. I feel like that one might make more sense for you. Switch religions. Islam is not the one that you need to be in. And honestly, I feel like most of these red pill guys only like love Islam and are constantly like just praising Islam because of the fact that you can have multiple wives in the religion. I feel like that's why. Because I cannot, they make that point all the time, and I cannot think of anything else as to why everyone is just like flocking to this fucking religion all of a sudden. Or Sneeko is just extremely impressionable, and he's just following Andrew Tate. That also could be a thing as well, because he's trying to be like Andrew Tate. He even fucking holds his hands like him when he's sitting down, when he's sitting at a table. He tries to be all stoic and not laugh. Shit is just so cringe. He's like a little child. He's like a chameleon. He adapts to his surroundings. He acts like Zerka when he's around Zerka. When he's around Andrew Tate, he constantly sucks his dick and wants to be like him and take on his persona. But no one is following Sneeko. Anyway, there's another video that I wanted to show you guys. There's another video of Xena, of the girl that Sneeko was dating. Because, again, this is the type of woman that he would advise you not to mess with. So let's see how she acts. Let's see.
Who told you? Oh shit! Okay, girls, women. Do you believe
men
women?
as well?
You believe women?
Okay, so wait, are you telling me Xena was a virgin when you met her?
Oh shit! Okay. We're going back to the relationship thing. Why do you?
Notice how he can't answer the question. When he cannot, if you cannot answer a question, then I mean, you're essentially answering it anyway. No, she wasn't a virgin.
That you know that because of what a girl told you.
Wait, so are you not in a relationship right now?
Think about who gave you this information.
He's not even denying that he was indeed in a relationship.
Information.
What you're saying right now?
I'm saying that you're dating Xena, and Xena wasn't a virgin.
Who told you that?
So you're not dating Xena.
He can't answer any questions.
Xena?
Okay.
I did not tell you that, bitch. Okay, so wait, you and Xena are not dating? Just to be clear? Because I'm just looking at the Twitter.
I don't give a fuck. That bitch is a liar, and she a Jew, and I will beat her.
So, not only, I forgot she said that. So, not only is she like super masculine and, you know, just the opposite of what these red pill guys would tell you to date, and very aggressive, but she's also a fucking racist bigot. God damn.
I never had a conversation with you.
Dude, I'm looking at your Twitter. Let me look at your Twitter really quick, Xena. Oh, it says Sneeko is King is the first Twitter. The second Twitter that I'm seeing, it says, I love Sneeko and he can have as many women as he wants.
I didn't say we was dating her, and I do love him. What's that to you, bitch? You don't got a man, you ugly ass Jewish bitch.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Whoa. The spirits are going.
Yo, I've already watched this video. I did not hear like these bombs that she's goddamn dropping. God damn. Super. Wow. Fucking bigot.
I will fight that bitch, and I promise you I will wake the fuck downstairs and I will beat that whole ass.
Bro, I have like a whole foot on you. Bruh, you do not want to go here.
You're tiny.
Where are we at right now?
I militarily, I was trained in the military.
Hey guys, let him cook. This is my podcast. Let him cook.
My business for a platform because the bitch wants to fucking top. And what she gonna get is a broken
Wait, you're clout, Zena? You're clout, Zena. Girl, calm your ass
Chief,
down.
what's that chief? He who runs with domestic abuse.
I just came here for the spiritual chick. This is fucked up.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Oh man,
We're gonna need some behind the scenes cameras.
Yeah, God. Okay.
They are stressed.
Everybody in the chat, all fresh.
Fresh. I think you. Thank you, bro. Hey, man.
Can we talk to Nick more? Can we farm Nick a little bit? Where he's sitting here. Can we get these girls like to be
You should chill. You gotta chill.
Nah, what you mean? Destiny, let her rock. Let her rock. Don't tell her to chill out.
No one.
I don't even want to date anymore. Wait until I get married. This is a waste of time.
He said, no. See, you see what he's doing, right? No, like, no. Am I dating it? She said, are you dating anyone? He said, no. He said, I don't even want to date anymore, which implies that you were already dating, stupid. I don't want to date anymore. I'm just going to wait until I'm married. It's just such a fucking waste of time. Sir, he's still trying to act all high and mighty and holy right now. It's killing me. Like, I'm just gonna wait till I'm married. Isn't that what you're supposed to do anyway, stupid? By your own religion, by your own ideologies. Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do anyway?
Hey, so have you ever dated a virgin?
Nah, facts. Facts. Because that's what he said he wants. That's what they say they want. They want virgins. No, they want these holy like type chicks that submit to men, that stay in the house, that take care of kids, that just cook and clean and that's it, and just constantly submit to them. No, she is asking the correct questions. So was she a virgin when you got with her? No, then why the fuck should anyone listen to you?
We're getting a Fight Club hour.
Hilarious.
Holy shit. What time is it?
Sneeko lost. Took a huge L.
Good coke. What did I come back to? What did I miss?
Party time is what time it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of funny. Though, I can't even lie.
Do that. Okay.
Are you a virgin?
Hell yeah. You know it. Of course I'm a virgin.
The itchiest virgin I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mine's like 50.
No, it's 0.
Did an employee just get Frank Castle?
No. 3 a.m.
Yeah. Now the best part was like you try to drag Nick in and he's like, I'm good.
Let's farm Nick a little bit. Can you tell him why they're gonna go burn in hell if they don't get married or something?
Here, we gotta.
I've been doing a great job right now.
What about you?
No.
Zerka's been trying to
I'm a nice guy, so.
All right, love
you. But hey, listen. But hey, let this be a lesson. You want to be the Muslim now, but do you see the chaos?
I cannot believe I can't believe there has actually been a time where I agreed with Nick Fuentes. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Wow. You heard what he said. He was like, nah, this is you want to be the fucking Muslim. Do Muslim shit. Like, live like a Muslim. Don't fucking cap.
I'm not trying to BTFO you. I'm just trying to make a bigger point. Like,
of multiple, is that
women are drama, man. It's like you say, no dating. It's a waste of fucking time.
And that's why most. He's right. That's why most Muslims stick to the camel, bro. Doesn't even speak English.
Okay.
Truth hurts.
These are your people every time you say camel fucker, but okay.
I got.
I didn't even hear Zerka say that.
All right,
wow. Fucking hilarious. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just love the hypocrisy. I am fucking eating it up right now. Sneeko will always be a walking L. There's really not much to say about the situation, but stop listening to these red pill guys. I'm sure that anybody that follows me or watches my content doesn't subscribe to this shit, doesn't listen to this shit, I'm sure. Nicole said, "Zang, she gonna be the next Kanye West." Yeah, dropping those bombs like that. Yeah, the J bombs. You're an effing Jew. That's wild. But I mean, it's not too surprising considering Sneeko is also very anti-Semitic. I mean, he just did a speech at a fucking Nazi rally, so that's not really too surprising. Well, yeah, that's the Sneeko situation. I'm gonna probably edit that down and post it later. But yeah, that's a Sneeko situation. Now, there are a couple of things that I saw on Instagram that I thought would be fun to talk about. So we'll talk about those and then I'll wrap up just because, I mean, I have to work tomorrow. And, I mean, it's not late, but, I mean, we're getting there. So this is something that I saw on Instagram that I thought was hilarious. Matter of fact, let's go to this view.
I'm not splitting the bill, shawty.
So TikToker goes viral for refusing to split $4,600 bill at his friend's birthday dinner. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this, but this went stupid viral. Everybody's talking about it.
That's crazy. You expect us to split the bill?
You got lamb chop, you got steak, you got some other.
Look at all that. Look at what all they got. And they talking about splitting the bill.
What did you come out for?
We come together, we
Alright,
split the
I'm
bill.
again. My thing is, y'all doing too much.
Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that. But when I'm
You came out, so we need to split the bill, period. Period. We need to split the bill. You know what I think? All parties fucking stupid. Dumb ass shit. Stupid. That's my ruling. Dumb, stupid. On everybody's part. Everybody. There isn't a single party here that I think isn't stupid. All of them are stupid. Let me tell you why. And to the guy's credit, I wouldn't have split the bill anyway. But let's talk about the guys, right? Let's talk about the ones that are arguing with the women right now. Why'd you go there? Why did you go there? You're meaning to tell me, you want me to believe that you went to a restaurant and did not realize that it was high end? You went to a restaurant and you did not look up the menu. You did not look up the price tag on said menu. You didn't do any due diligence. You didn't do any research. So you just went into this entire situation blind. You just picked a nice ass restaurant and thought you would maybe spend like $100, $100, maybe 50, maybe $2. $4,600. That is a large bill. So not only, I can only assume it was that girl's birthday, right? So I can only assume. So not only did they order steaks and lamb chops, I'm sure someone ordered seafood, steaks, lamb chops, maybe seafood, but they probably also ordered drinks. So when you order that stuff at a regular restaurant, it's already pricey. Steak is already pricey. At a regular place, I mean, at a regular like fast food like restaurant or whatever, or a chain, let's do something simple. Let's talk about something simple like Texas Roadhouse or something. If you want a good steak at fucking Texas Roadhouse, I don't know, it was the first thing that came to mind. That steak is gonna cost you like $30. That's 30, 40. I don't fucking know, but that's expensive for a steak. Like at a regular ass restaurant like that. I cannot imagine going to a high end restaurant and getting like filet mignon. That shit, I remember I got some good ass filet mignon in Chicago because my job paid for it. They always pay for dinner whenever we go on these work trips. And my steak was like $80. Very expensive. The drinks were like $30. All that shit was expensive. We spent like, I think, well over $2K. Well over $2K. So why did you not do your due diligence before this situation? Okay. Now for the girls, I think it's really weird that you expected these guys to pay. I think it's dumb. A $4,600 bill. Now I'm not gonna lie. They saw that bill and they were like, "So y'all putting in on this?" That's probably why they thought they were gonna split it. So wait. Time out though. Time out. There are so many. I have so many questions. So usually when it's someone's birthday, you expect, or you talk to someone, or you work it out beforehand. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. You work it out beforehand. You talk about who's going to pay for your food, or someone volunteers like, oh, don't worry, I got you, my G, because it's your birthday. So did those conversations like not happen? Because when it's my birthday and I'm out with my wife or whatever, and we get dinner or what have you, she'll pay for my meal. She'll pay for my meal. I've had like my parents pay for my meal in previous years. I've had a friend pay for my meal before too. Like one of my homies, he was like, nah, bro, don't worry about it. I got you. It's your birthday. But that's because it wasn't fucking $4,000. But usually those conversations are had before the actual dinner. So my question would be, did you have those conversations prior to dinner? But I'm telling you what happened. They saw that goddamn check and they were like, so yeah, we're gonna have to split this because we can't afford this. But now I'm confused because you ate all that food. You ate that expensive ass food and got those drinks without even considering price because it's your birthday. Even if you assume that somebody was paying for it, why are you ordering the most expensive thing? Why? Because when it's my birthday or someone is paying for me, someone volunteers, if it's not my job, then I'm going to be very like conscientious about what I order because I don't want somebody to break the bank on a fucking restaurant because it's just inconsiderate if you do that, you know? So you ordered this expensive ass food and you thought that your friends should split it. That's not considerate at all. That's not considerate. So yeah, all parties here are fucking stupid. Everybody's stupid. I thought that was just a fun little topic to talk about because I've been seeing it everywhere. Yeah. Nah. I'm not splitting that bill either. I'm not doing it. Even if I was there, I'd be like, nah, you on your own. I can't help you. You can be mad. You can be mad all you want, but morally, I can't spend. I can't spend $4,000 on food. I can't even split that in half. I cannot go to a restaurant. The most that I spent at a restaurant, at a decent restaurant, was probably $120. I don't go to these high-end ass places because I don't want to spend all that money. You can call me whatever you want. You want to call me basic? Cool. You want to call me broke? Yup. I'm that too. I don't care. Could care less. But wow. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Oh my gosh. One more thing to bring up, yo. Nicole, I already sent this in the group chat, but I thought this was just so wild, man. Yeah, this shit is sick, but let's talk about it because I cannot believe this shit is, of course, this is coming from Florida. Oh, wait. So let me look at the chat. Oh, what's up, Hyper? Nicole says, hate when people go out and act rich until the bill comes. Facts. Hyper says, I'm so hungry right now. I'd eat a saltine and be smacking my lips. Oh, man. They probably put their Travis Scotts and LVs on Affirm, but had to buy it for the gram. Yeah. I mean, look, if you want something and that's how you get it, cool. I'm not gonna lie. I've used, well, not Affirm, but I used Afterpay. I used Klarna to get some shoes. Like if I just didn't have the money right then and there and the kicks were coming out, shit, I put that shit on sneakers, and if I hit, I didn't have to pay immediately. And the next week, I just pay it off. But anyway, this next thing is coming straight out of Florida, and it is fucking sick. But I'm not going to lie to you, it made me laugh because I'm just like, they're just not even hiding it anymore. They're not hiding anymore. So breaking, Florida just approved new Black History standards that includes noting enslaved people develop skills that could be applied for their personal benefit. So slavery, hold on. So, yeah, sure, you know, slavery was bad, but I mean, you guys got some benefits out of it too. You learn to farm, you learn to pick cotton, all right? You learn to grow crops, all right? If you really think about it, we actually helped you for the real world once you guys got set free by Abraham Lincoln. Okay, we taught you some quality skills, even though we didn't let you read, we didn't let you write. We taught you some quality skills by growing crops, picking cotton, and doing whatever the white man says. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? That says, this states that people who were enslaved developed skills that could be applied for their personal benefit. You could have taught them these things without enslaving them. You really could have. You could have taught them these things without enslaving them. Very easily. You didn't have to enslave them in order to teach them these things. This baffles me because, like, just the right is not trying to hide it anymore. Everybody, it's really annoying me because I'm like, yo, it's in the forefront now and it's getting even worse. Like, this is so crazy to me. Like, it's just blatantly racist. They are trying to really downplay slavery. And I see it everywhere, from this red pill shit to our political spaces. It is so wild to me. Everyone's trying to downplay slavery. I remember when Pearl said that shit. Slavery was not that bad. Okay, some of these slaves had good relationships with their masters. All right, listen to what you just said. You sound stupid. A master? There is nothing good about slavery. Okay? Nothing good. I don't give a fuck what you say. Slavery was not good for my people. Could have been, I mean, I'm sure it was good for your people, sure. That's why you fought over it during the Civil War. But they're not even hiding it anymore. One side of me is kind of glad that they're not hiding it. And it's like, I love to see what, you know, some of these people really think. But and the other side of me is just like, wow, you really had the balls. You really had the balls to do this. I don't know. Yeah, Rocky, this shit is wild. Nicole says, wow, so slavery was just an unpaid internship for your resume. Yeah, essentially. I think somebody made that joke in these comments too. Yep. Slavery, yeah, you could just equate it to an unpaid internship. That's a good point. Yeah. Very good point. Anyway, that's all I have today, guys. I just wanted to hop on here really quick because I'm probably not going to hop on stream Saturday just because I'm kind of exhausted, like, and I just want a day to just chill with my wife. So thank you to everybody that came into the stream. I appreciate you guys so much, especially on a weekday as well. I know a lot of you guys have to work, have school or whatever. So thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, snap. I thought I ended